It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Now the left fielder. Number 4. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fastball for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Got him looking. 2 down. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fought off foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
A little bit high. Ball 2. Young on third. Madden at first. 1 gone. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Runners on the corners. No outs. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. In comes the first run of the game. No outs. And now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. The 1-2. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Smith settles under this one. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down. First and second, 1 out. And now it's William Contreras. On the ground right side. Throw to first in time. So 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Sergio Delgado. And they're all loaded up.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
This one in the air. Chung should have this one. He's got it, and that's the third out. One down, and here's the first baseman, James Chung. Line drive, fair ball.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ramirez to first, safe, and runners at the corners after the infield single. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. There goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. So the tying run at second. Squares and gets it down the left side. Play at the plate. Save. And it's a one-run ball game. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Fouled off down the right side. The pitch. 1-1. In the air, right field. Montgomery squeezes it, and there's two down. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line to left. And a base hit right there. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only one away. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the left fielder. In the air, right field. Montgomery settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. The other way. And that'll do it. The Tigers take game one of the series on the road. Number 4 had a solid game for them. It's the Detroit Tigers. Now the left fielder. Number 4. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball.
2 outs. Base is empty. In the air, center field. Bradfield settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 2 on, 1 out. Davis Schneider now at the plate. And that's through the infield. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Tag, too late, he scores. And they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Tyler Soderstrom up now for the Tigers. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball to the right side. Off balance throw in time. And he has thrown 2 outs with a runner at third. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Runner takes off. On the ground, right side, Ramirez. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 here on the south side. And now Michael Arroyo. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games. Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just...
So a man at first. William Contreras getting ready to hit. 2 outs. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout. Number 4 played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Here's the left fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. McAlpin, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Man at first, one away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Madden leads off first with one away. And that's way high. And now it's 3-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Oh, he can't bring it in. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's off the outside edge. Now 2-0. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Three ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. And next to hit for Detroit, Tyler Soderstrom. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schneider under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Jace Young. Bunt it back towards the pitcher. And he barehands it, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that one got a piece of him. Man at first. And here is Tyler Soderstrom. 1 run across in the frame so far. And we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox nothing. One out, runner at second. Schneider will hit next. Montero with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. To third. And he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw into third. And he's out. Here's the left fielder. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. There's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Inside. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Madden aboard here at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
To third, Smith. They get the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. 2 outs, runner on first. And here's the first baseman, Caleb Lomavita. Suarez is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Number 4 had a good day at the It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Now the left fielder.
Number 4.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Up the middle, Tovar. Tosses to first. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Wyatt Langford. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Number 4 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one outside. And the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air on the infield. Gone. Under it. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. 2 outs. Runner on first. Juan Soto will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Kicks and fires. That misses. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
With the tying run at the plate. And we're the top half of the 6th.
3 balls.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a ground ball to first. And it gets by him.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there. First and second here, no outs. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Will Wagner. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box, and that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. He just got under the throw, and it took off on him a little bit.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
2-2 now. Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch for the out. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 3. High fly ball out to left field. Langford gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Henry is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the series opener here at home. Number 4 with an okay game in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Now the left fielder, right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now Sergio Santos. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Number 4 up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Outside low. It's 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Kicks and deals. And that drops in for a strike. In the air, right side. Santos on his way over. He's got it, and that'll do it. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 3 in this one. That's way outside. And that's ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball clean.
There goes the runner. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, number 4. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Hit in the air, center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Kraus is just one strike away. In the air, left field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Two outs, bases full. Here's Juan Soto. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers even this series up at a game apiece. Number 4 with a less than great game in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing.
Here's the left fielder.
Number 4.
Fastball is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets away. Sergio Santos, the next to hit. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Lifted in the air, out to left. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A shot to the opposite field. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Look at that's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
And now William Lugo. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around third. He'll score and they tie it.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Base hit into center field. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
That one hit to right. Santos on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder. He's already homered in this game. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. Sergio Delgado digs in now. So the tying run at second. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first, ball game. And the Mets strand the tying run on base to win it. Number 4 with a value. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. So in now for Cleveland, Art Roberts. That one hammered left field. Hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Number 4, the next to hit, takes outside. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. In the air, left field, down the line, and that should be extra bases. Coming home, the relay throw, but it's offline, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Bases loaded, 2 down. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs. Bases are full. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in, and it gets by him. Another comes in to score. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Popped up right side. Roberts. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. On to the fourth, and now the DH, Matt Vierling. And that one hammered. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning alive.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle.
Run around the move. Murray. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now the left fielder. 3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one just misses. 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now one missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Tigers leave him. Spencer Jones digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians down to their final strike. Line drive. Can't get their base hit. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
That's a big-time clutch performance move. Top of the 9th, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the 9th.
Number 4 in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And 1-2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Good eye in that spot.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are...
First and second, 2 outs. Madden getting ready to hit. Livingston is just 1 strike away. And that is the ball game. Number 4 did well despite the loss. Knocked in 3 runs for them.